Oh, you're going to like this one. So
Where am I going?
we're going to get her going like this around you guys when she's got her mojo back. And you're going to have to watch out. She's going to
She's also got a hole in the middle in the back. So.
Oh,
Right.
and I've had a spinal fusion and it's failed, so the top half of my spine is now crumbling.
Right, okay. Just as well, there are ways to fix that without spinal fusions, okay. I haven't known, in my experience, I haven't known a spinal fusion go well, but let me explain. I work
Yeah.
as a healer, and people come to me when they go wrong. So they may go well, but in my experience, I've seen people in a lot of pain with them.
Yeah, spinal fusion's never, if I only knew what I know now.
Now, yeah, all right, okay. And so the knee first, though, tell us which knee.
Both knees are down to bone on bone.
Right, that doesn't matter.
I'm waiting on knee replacements, but they won't do it because I'm too big.
Right, okay. So we can be too young, we can be too old, and we can be too big.
Yeah. And you can't lose weight when you
All right.
can't exercise.
No, you can't, exactly. So what we're going to do is fix the knees first, get you feeling like a spring chick again. All right. Now you're going to need some more of the purple powder because there's so many things wrong with
I
you.
didn't have any of it.
Well, that's why they're telling me get it in her. All right. So let me explain what the purple powder is. On one level, I can tell you it is just rice. The only ingredient in there is organic purple rice. But on another level, I can tell you it's the most extraordinary product I've ever come across. It's the only health product I recommend. And you can imagine doing what I'm doing. I get approached by a lot of companies, will you promote this, will you promote that? No. This is the only one you will ever see me promote. What does it do? Although it's purple rice, the company that manufacture it have taken just 1% of the rice out. They've taken out the energy part, so it will give you energy. Now imagine what your life would be like if every morning you woke up and you got plenty of energy.
That'd be wonderful.
It would, yeah. So a lot of people are on that product just for the energy. Now the next thing it does is it makes you sleep like a log. So we would like to sleep like a log and wake up feeling refreshed, yeah? Now notice I'm not saying it cures insomnia. That would be making a claim. Insomnia is a medical condition. But it will, my experience with this product is most people sleep deeply and they sleep, it's a better quality of sleep. There's less getting up in the night to go to the bathroom, that kind of thing.
Thank you.
Right. So this teaspoonful that she's taking now, it's a teaspoonful of powder, but it requires a pound of purple rice to make a teaspoonful. It's super concentrated. So if you bulk at the price, because the retail price is $150 for 30 servings, which will last you a month, tonight it's $100. Or a trial jar for anybody to try for the first time is $100. It's because it takes so much rice to make a teaspoonful, yeah? And it's got to be organically grown, and it's also got to be shipped from Thailand. And it's also got to meet all the standards here with MedSafe about what's on the label and all the rest of it. Right, we'll need you to knock that last little bit back, and we might need just some water in there, which this is a fresh cup of water, so just for speed, we might just get that in there. What's all at the bottom? Now, if you don't like the taste, you add lemon juice or an unsweetened fruit juice. But it's designed for you to take it on an empty stomach, and a lot of people take it in addition to whatever else they're doing. Yeah? Right, so what's your first name?
And
Anne. Right, Anne, we're going to fix your knees first. So the doctors have said they're bone on bone. This surgeon doesn't matter about that. It has absolutely no bearing on his ability to heal. Why? Because the different cells in your body, if you change the environment, they can become different things. And there's a guy, he's a cell biologist, he's a scientist, he's called Dr. Bruce Lipton. He's written a best-selling book, The Biology of Belief. And there's a really good clip of video on YouTube called The Most Important Hour of Your Life. And in there he explains that as a cell biologist, he can put stem cells into one petri dish and they will grow bone, another petri dish they'll grow fat, another petri dish and they'll grow muscle. Same stem cells. It's all about the solution, the culture medium. Now in our bodies, the culture medium is our blood, but it's also our thoughts and our feelings. And so this surgeon, as he works to shift the energy that's in him, just try this one out first. That's it, let it go down. As his presence starts shifting the energy within him, So the culture medium within Anne's body is going to change as well. Now, what the surgeon is telling me is that Anne is an empath. She's an empath.
Yeah.
She feels everything. She feels things more than probably anybody in this audience, including me. Yeah? And she's done this since she was a young child. But nobody ever explained to her how to then get those feelings out of her body. So she's carried them around. And the older she's got, the more emotion she's carried. And she doesn't like upsetting people. She doesn't like getting angry. And so the stuff doesn't spill out except through disease. Yeah? We've got to wake up. We've got to realise that we are emotional beings. We're emotional beings. Yeah? It's better here than England. England, they've still got the stiff British upper lip. Lord knows what the Queen does with her emotions. Yeah? But nobody's ever told her. Nobody's ever taught her. Who does she learn this from? Who do we learn it from? Yeah? And so all that's stuck in her body is emotion. Emotion. The legs is her wanting to be independent and absolutely hating having to ask anybody for anything. She's hated that. She likes to be independent. And so the worse her health's got, the more she's having to ask, the worse she's then feeling about her life. You see what a vicious circle, aren't we? Yeah? But as I start bringing this into her consciousness, it's like, bloody hell. Yeah?
Give him a bloody head.
I'm waiting to meet Darren Brown. You see, Darren Brown,
So am I.
Darren Brown won't, I suspect, believe in what I do, because he does it a different way. And the really weird thing for me is I'm trained in NLP, which is a similar thing to what he's doing, but I'm not using NLP. If I'm using it, it's just random. This is a healing gift. It's like, there really are invisible spirit guides with me that can fix just about everything. Yeah?
I can see them.
Yeah. Right now. Here we go. How's that feeling?
It's still a bit stiff on the way back,
Yep.
but
Cool.
it's not clunking.
Excellent. Let's go. Well, I'm letting them work on that one while I'm going over here. Now, as I came through your energy field, I felt nauseous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you've a problem with digestion, and you not getting out your food. Yeah. See, I'm a bit of an empath. I'm not a real. I mean, I was a bank manager. I'm not much of an empath in that sense. But you know, our empaths are drawn towards being nurses and carers, and working in rest homes. You know, these people that work for peanuts, that are doing the most important jobs for peanuts, yeah? It's wrong, isn't it? Eh? And then a hooker or a prostitute can earn big money. Hey, I must tell you a funny story. Really careful. All right. I had a lady come and see me, and she's older than me, 20 years older than me, and she's a hooker. She got this problem. She developed an allergy to latex. And my guide said it would be better not to fix her. Right, try that one out, Anne. Are we getting a good facial expression here?
Yeah.
TV3, you know, before you go down the tube, why not have me do a TV series? Good Lord.
It's only a long time since you moved in.
Right, now, the surgeon wants you up and walking around because he needs to get the lymphatic system working. All right, he needs to get the lymph going.
Do you want this?
We'll see if you need it. Let yourself put some weight on those knees. Breathe.
You'll pick me up, eh?
You're not really broken, you're just sensitive. Should we do your back now? I've never snail trail all down that. they said it wouldn't make good telly. I think it- there's some rubbish on your telly, isn't there? Yeah.
Your best reality.
It's the best reality. TV3, if you want to make some money, come on. Right, there we go. Right, now. Right, now I need to work on your back, so we've got to find the best way. There we go.
She also sees these people.
Yes. The old word for medium is sensitive, you see. That's what a medium is, sensitive. Now the first priority is removing pain. So the surgeon that's working through me at the moment is called Dr. Augusto de Almeida. Dr. Augusto de Almeida. Almeida is a place in Portugal. So it's like the month of August with an O on the end. And he was a doctor 200 years ago. And then he found there's a better way. And I think a lot of our modern doctors, as they pass over into spirit world, are going to be coming and helping these spirit world doctors as they realise there was a better way also. Now because I'm working on bone, my fingers are going to be quite cold. You can probably feel that coolness there. Now you need to know that your cells can rebuild. Your cells can heal and repair when the conditions are right. But if somebody in a position of authority tells you, oh, it can't be fixed, you know, this is going to happen and that's going to happen, it's almost like putting a bad spell on you in terms of negative thoughts. No, every cell in your body can regenerate. Everything can repair. You eat an apple, and that apple becomes tongue, nail, liver, kidneys. That's amazing. This body is amazing, isn't it, eh? If it can do that. Now, so what do we do to get our environment right? All right. For a lot of, it's different for different people. One of the things that Anne needs to get is she needs the emotional environment around her good. She doesn't need to feel attacked or got at, or people are pinching her energy. Yeah? So you've got to safeguard yourself. You've got to get yourself to a place where you are surrounded by people who get you. Yeah? And you're not feeling like you've got to defend yourself. All right? You're not somebody that attacks anybody else, but you haven't got the energy at the moment to defend yourself, love. So you've got to actually move yourself to a place where you can then just heal. Yeah?
Yep.
And so your emotional environment is important. Now, I see this sometimes with children that are sick. They don't want to go to school. That's why they're getting sick. Yeah? Imagine if your workplace is hostile. Do you want to go to work? No. Yeah? And yet, you know, unless you catch a work colleague saying something or doing something, it's hard to prove, isn't it? So we end up keeping it to ourselves and looking for the work and leaving at the first opportunity, don't we? There's nothing within our employment legislation that says, you know, it's bad vibe in this office. And there's nothing yet about exposure to 4G or 5G radiation. But there will be in the future, because Lloyd's of London have just announced they will not insure against 5G risks. So what does that tell you about the 5G?
Risky.
Yeah? There's over 200,000 telecom workers in the States being burned by the apparatus. That's 200,000, that's a lot of people, isn't it? I mean, that's probably more than the population of Invercargill, isn't it? It's like, bad burn, eh? Right, Anne, let's see how we're getting on with your back. Drum roll. How's it feeling?
Nice.
Right, let's have a walk around again.
Oh, isn't she?
Oh, I don't think so.
Just about.
Right, now as you walk, where is the most pain at the moment?
That name.
Right, cool. Right, so bring yourself back here. Now, if you are watching this feeling a little bit teary, thinking, I would love to be able to do that, then that means you're probably a healer. It's not for everybody, But where I do come across people that would sincerely love to be able to do this, come and train with me. I teach it over a weekend. It's easy because you don't have to learn anatomy and physiology. All you've got to do is be able to meditate, be clear, and have a sincere desire to help people well. If you've got those two things, I can teach you everything else you need to know.
Don't you have to have a gift though?
No, just a desire,
I'm
just a
already
desire.
here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
Right, now give that again, a go again, Anne. Let's just give them hands.
Should be running shortly.
It's been a long time since you've done that. Don't you dare try and skip those places.
So Annie's telling me I'm so amazing, but the thing is, guys, we all are. We've just forgotten. We've just forgotten. Isn't that great? Cool. You see why in the first half I want to see the physical things. So anybody else? Anybody follow that? Oh, yes. Yep.